This is Phone Arena's video review of the LG enV Touch VX11000 available through Verizon Wireless. The enV Touch is an update to the Voyager that was introduced in November 2007. Most every aspect of the phone has been updated, including two 3-inch WVGA displays, improved user interface, QWERTY keyboard, and a 3-megapixel autofocus camera with flash. The styling is also more refined and loses the cheap plastic look. The enV Touch is also not as tall and thick as the Voyager, but not by much. The user interface has been updated and incorporates some of the features found on the Dare. After unlocking the screen, you'll see 5 icons across the bottom for inbox, dial pad, main menu, contacts list, and favorites. On the right edge of the screen is a small arrow which can be dragged anywhere from the top to the bottom. Clicking on it will bring up your shortcuts menu where you can add 15 items, as well as a second page for My Media with 15 items from pictures, videos, music, and web favorites. You can also drag any of these icons to the desktop. This then allows for one-click access. To remove them, you simply drag it back to the small arrow. Going into the main menu shows postage stamp icons for Media Center, Messaging, Contacts, Recent Calls, VZ Navigator, My Music, Browser, and Settings and Tools. Pressing on one will take you to that menu where you can scroll up and down the list, as well as side to side to go between menus. The default theme is called Modern Retro, but you can also change to Blue Inspiration. It shows 3 sections for Communications, Multimedia, and Settings and Tools, which are divided equally on the screen. Each one of these categories has 6 icons, but only 3 are shown at a time, which means you have to scroll through the icons to see the hidden ones. Because of this, we found this theme to be more time-consuming to find what you're looking for. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 themes that are included, which is disappointing. The only other display customizations are for the wallpaper, clock, and fonts. Sending a text message can be done by T9, on-screen QWERTY, or by using the internal QWERTY keyboard. It now comes with the center space key and designated button for favorites and new messages. Heavy text messengers will appreciate the design and size of the QWERTY keyboard, as your thumbs don't feel cramped while using it. The browser has also been updated and is more user-friendly than the one found on the Voyager. Located at the bottom right corner is an icon that brings up browser functions for back and forward page, home, favorites, RSS feeds, search, history, and settings. To enter in a web page, you simply press the address bar and use the on-screen keyboard. There is also a list of recently viewed websites. Complex web pages, such as PhoneArena.com, only took 30 seconds to completely load, where the Voyager would take up to 60 seconds. You can use your finger to pan around the page and double-click to zoom in and out. The browser also comes with limited flash support that will play back YouTube videos, but websites with other flash-based games will not work. The music player on the external display has a similar layout to the Versa, with it showing the album art, progress bar, and buttons for rewind, play and pause, and fast forward. Turning the phone sideways will show a 3D interface where you can pick an album art to play just by selecting on its cover. But since the device has stereo speakers located on the inside, it is recommended that you flip the phone open, as this provides the best unmuffled music. Sound quality through the speakers is good, but not as loud as when using the enV3 or Chocolate 3. You can also connect wired earbuds to the 3.5mm headset jack or use a stereo Bluetooth headset. One feature that is missing from the enV Touch is the Vcast mobile TV service, which uses the MediaFlow network to play live streaming videos and TV channels, but it still comes with the standard Vcast video player, which shows pre-recorded clips. More interesting than that is you can play your own videos in MPEG-4 format, as shown here. The 3-megapixel autofocus camera can be used with the internal or external display. Images taken outside are excellent, equal to that of the LG Dare, as they are crisp and have good detail. Colors are accurate and not overly saturated, with better white balance than we saw with the Voyager. There is also a flash for images taken in low light, but your subject needs to be within 10 feet of the camera for the flash to work well. Other features include a panorama mode, intelligent shot, facial makeover, smile detector, and name card reader to convert business cards to stored contacts. Videos can also be recorded in VGA resolution, but is limited to 20 frames per second. One new feature on the enV Touch is a document viewer that will show Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Acrobat files. It works well as you can zoom in and out on pages, but cannot edit or create documents with it. The call quality and reception of the enV Touch is about equal to that of the LG Versa. Voices are clear and natural sounding on both ends and does not have the background hiss or earpiece distortion that was prevalent on the Voyager. We were able to place calls around South Florida without any of them dropping and would average between 2 to 3 bars of signal reception. The included 950 mAh battery provided up to 5 hours of continuous talk time on a full charge, whereas the Voyager would only get 3.5 hours. With all of the features packed into the enV Touch, it will no doubt be one of the most popular Verizon phones to be released this year. If you don't need a PDA or smartphone, but still want an all-in-one device with touch interface, 3-megapixel camera, music player, document viewer, good call quality, and QWERTY keyboard, the enV Touch is hard to beat. Please visit phonearena.com for our full review of the enV Touch, including pictures and 360-degree viewing angles.